Nowadays, it is frequent that forest fire rates and enter population settlements in Europe. In these events, flame front is the main source of heat, which is affecting people, houses and infrastructures. But smoke and flying embers can also create a large zone of influence ahead of the flame front, within which the emergency unfolds. Our houses are exposed to all of such sources of danger. In southern Europe, most of them are made out of unburnable materials, such as brick or stone. So then, why do our houses burn? Isolated houses are normally surrounded by fire elements, particularly flames and smoke, but also flying embers. Flying embers entail spot fires in the vicinity of the house, or even create ignitions on the house. Houses in the perimeter of a settlement are the ones which are more prone to receive the flame front impact. The intensity of the impact in the perimeter frequently is increased due to the presence of accumulation of vegetation remains or edges. Houses in the interior of an urban area are potentially affected by smoke and flying embers, and very rarely are exposed to a flame front. Indeed, embers may entail new ignitions and affect the fuel surrounding the house and the house itself. Hedges, ornamental plants, branches of trees hanging over the roof are elements that frequently ignite and are emitting radiative heat and flame contact. Also, all types of flammable objects or materials near to the house or touching the facade are responsible of the house affection primarily. The accumulation of vegetal debris on the roof or gutters, such as pine needles, which is very frequent in our houses, are the cause of this fuel load. Several processes affecting the house in the microscale, most of them entailing the severe affectation of destruction of the building, are presented here. House design play also a key role in house survivability. The presence of horizontal elements, such as decks and terraces, accumulate radiative and convective heat in the lower part. Construction materials participate in house ignition and destruction. Flammable materials such as wood, plastic or fabric, which are present in the facade, create sources of heat and eventually the destruction of the house. Flame contact of the nearest fire is the one that most affected facade elements, roof and windows. Glass mounted on windows easily cracks with flame contact or differential radiation, normally entailing the collapse and providing the entrance to fire embers, smoke and flames. Window shutters and blinds help to reduce the effect of radiation and retard the affection of window glasses. An open window, or a broken one, is frequently an entrance for smoke and embers. This is the cause of destruction of many houses. In case of evacuation, do not forget to close all windows and doors inside the house. Internal ignition is favored by the presence of flammable materials. Reduce the presence of furniture, curtains, carpets, or any other elements that easily catch in fire. In a wildfire, other induced risks can threaten the building, such as the ignition of flammable hydrocarbons or the explosion of LGP tanks. Keep LGP tanks free of flammable vegetation in the vicinity, at a distance of at least 4 meters. House vulnerability in a forest fire is in a great part the result of homeowner behavior, before, in and after a forest fire is hitting the building. So keep up with the good practices for your self-protection.